Today's video, we start with a hydration chart. Am I hydrated? Aim for clear urine at least 10 times a day. Eat a diet rich in fresh fruits and vegetables. Drink a quart of water before meals. Thank you.
Lofty, it was good. Wheels feel on point. Bike was fantastic, slammed. Inside most of the way, it didn't have only had big ring. Kept it a big dog the whole way up. I just test ride it now. Oh, that's good, man. It's just mental. It's just mental. It's just mental. What do you think? How the wheels feel?
Yeah, it feels really good.
Smooth?
Yeah.
I like it smooth, don't we? Oh, that was a good workout. So good. Get the lungs opened up. Bike feels really good.
What's up with the front, bro?
I think I need some oil in the cable. Backyard mechanics. Wow, no excuses. Get out there, get it done. We've done the Lofty, felt good. Bike goes great. Let's have a look at the build kit. This is a classical mongrel bike. You know, nothing but less than durianrider for mongrel. Stem I bought brand new, Blue Sky Cycling. Got this about maybe $10 or so. I can't even remember. It's cheap. BlueSkyCycling.com back in 2016 when I was living in LA. Look at the Brighton 330. It's a couple years old, still going strong, legit. First of all, you notice uncut steerer. Dang. But we have a big plug in there. So that plug probably goes down to about there. I'm going to cut this. I'm just playing out the positioning. I think I'm going to slam it. And it's going to go, the steerer goes to about there, okay? So it's okay. Now, if you see someone like this, go, how long is your steerer? Ask anyone. You got a carbon bike, how long is your steerer? You want it to go down below here, right? Ideally. So yeah, no worries there. We got the Pragma glycogen frame and fork. Guy got that off a guy called durianrider. A bit of a dodgy dude, but got great advice. Group set, we've got an old Dura Ace setup here. Absolute black rings. We've got a rusty looking chain. Got squirt lube on there. We've got a cassette that was almost new. A derailleur set. This is a second hand group set essentially. Saddle, got us maybe $20, I think. Saddlebag, I think I found that saddlebag in Tune Under one time, and we've got a car. So yeah, bar tape, I got this for $2 off a clearance thing. Bars came off for Freely's old bikes. Bar tape we found on the side of the road. Dura Ace shifters. Anyone got any spare hoods? This is still going good. Actually, I've got to put a bit of grease in that cable. Something's going on there. It's a bit dodgy. Probably got to grease that. And these wheels, YOLO wheels. I could have bought a pair of $200 wheels, some old Mavics or Dura Ace wheels. $200 maybe. Off Facebook Marketplace. These are YOLO Chinese wheels. They gave them to me for review. And they've been good. I would, if I was in the market to buy some carbon wheels, I could definitely recommend them. They're coming from YOLO. Leo. I'm just going to call them YOLOs. And the tyres I got $30 each off a surgeon friend of mine who didn't like them. Done in 25s. Clearance as well. My Pragma bikes, glycogen, 25 only really. You could maybe put a 28 in there, but 25s. This is a climbing bike. And for climbing bikes you only need 28s. So that's the deal. That's the bike. Pretty sort of not too slammed, you know. It's not too aggressive. It's good enough. It's a 54 centimeter, and I'm 6'12". Look at the setup. Fan of the colour. Not a fan of the colour. What do you reckon? I like it. It's sort of. I did originally build this up for Natasha to ride and model it. She found it a bit too aggressive. She likes a bit more stack height. So I've got another frame coming in for her. It's going to be called the Pragma Epic, but I want to ride it first before I release it. Make sure it's legit. Ridden these bikes are well proven. They go really well. It's an FM66 frame essentially. Same geometry as the Super 6, the old version, the race version Super 6. Now you've got the Comfort Super 6 that's just come out. This tall stack height, which is fine. And also same, almost to the millimeter, same geometry as the lightweight Ergstout. How do you pronounce it? Ergstout is the $7,000 frame set, which is also made in China. So I can't. Part of my contract is I can't disclose which brands also shop at my factory. But I can say there's definitely Tour de France teams riding the bikes that come out of the same OEM factories here in China. I can say that, but I can't mention. But maybe I already have done that, which is, I have to go and delete those comments. But that's the deal. These are high-end, no doubt about it, high-end custom-padded frames, $6.99 US, coming out of China, shipped anywhere in the world with lifetime support coaching from the Facebook group. It's like it's almost like a derealization moment for me. I'm just like, why was I spending so much money on bikes in my life? And I'm glad I did, because it's made me more of an evangelist and experience. Like when I say something about bikes, you know that it's based on experience. It's not based on what my friends told me at the cafe or what I read on the internet. It's like based on personal experience. And what your friends say at the cafe and all that stuff, sometimes there's some really good tips there. But a lot of it can be a lot of bullshit. So I love making mistakes myself and learning from other people's mistakes who are close to me. Or who are being transparent, and then learning that. So what a rip of a bike! It definitely goes good. I was basically in the saddle the whole way up Mount Lofty Green Hill Road, in the saddle the whole way up in the big ring. For some weird reason, it wouldn't shift into the small ring. But then I got to the top, it shifted when I was like at the top getting the water. It's like, what? That's really weird. So I just stick it in the big dog all the way up. No go, no worries. Man, it's crazy. Like 2019 marks the year where high-end bikes, like the latest Specialized, Trek, Canyon, Cannondale, are heavier and slower than ever before. The disc brakes and all the fairings and all the stuff. Sell the bikes to the barristers and the dentists and stuff like that. The bikes are heavy and sluggish relative to maybe 10 years ago. Madone 10 years ago, or Cervelo 10 years ago, or Bianchi 10 years ago was a lot more whippy and fast like this. This is basically a heritage carbon frame, which sort of sounds laughable. There's a Chinese frame coming from Alibaba, blah, 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 blah. And so, yeah, well, the people who do sell Alibaba also sell to these top brands as well. So it's like, it's 2019. It's 2019. Back in the day, you'd buy a bike from a Chinese online seller. It'd be like, the geometry's all like, the top tube's like way out here, and it's just like the 71 degree seat angle, and it's just like, what the fuck is that? It's like riding a shopping trolley. But now, the geometry's been so true in all of these bikes, and you got race geometry, you got endurance geometry. Choose one. And so it's really fantastic to have at our fingertips such high-end quality product. And I feel very privileged. I feel very honored. Might sound corny as fuck, but I definitely feel very honored that I'm the first person on the internet, on YouTube, etc., to be offering people these custom painted bikes with coaching, an incredible deal. I feel very, very lucky that I'm the first person. I'm surprised I'm the first person doing it. Because I guess people are like, if I can't make thousands of dollars, they're like, I don't want to do that, And I'm just like, fuck, man, I love selling people bikes. I love having people on a nice bike. And I love not selling someone a bike and say, hey, look, you're probably not ready for carbon yet. I appreciate the support, but you just get an alloy, get a Trek Monda ALR, or get an old Giant Defy rim brake bike, and just use that until you're really used to how to care for carbon, etc. So I feel very privileged that I'm, at an early adopter of this setup, because I definitely think it's going to be changing. I definitely feel that a lot of people are going to be copying this template, because why not? It's selling well. You can make a bit of coin, and I have minimal overheads, so my markups are my margins are very, very slight. And I think that's part of my success, is I don't have overheads, I don't have staff, I don't need to advertise because I have social media presence. And so I don't have to do R&D because these frames are already fucking proven, and I'm the R&D guy myself in terms of like, I ride this and it's like, is it shit or is it legit? It's legit, I'm going to sell it. If it's shit, I'm like, I don't want to touch that, I don't want my name associated to that. So yeah, it's fantastic. It's just a whole new paradigm. I don't have any sponsored athletes, so my margins can be very low and unbeatable. No one can sell them this cheap, and it's fantastic. It's like, I don't have any competition, and I won't have any competition. That's really, really, really weird, because no one really out there can. A few people probably could do it, but do they have the passion for it? Do they want to answer 50 emails a day or 80 emails a day doing the same questions for fuck all money? I don't know, But I love answering questions. I love learning. I love hearing people's stories. I love I love that whole thing. I love seeing what colours people are going to order. You know, I'm like, oh shit, I probably should have got that colour. The hardest thing about these bikes, to be honest, is like you get the FOMO, you know, fear of missing out on a different colour. You're like, oh man, maybe I should order that colour. It's like, you know, it's incredible. Like I go to a bike shop now and I look at the stock colours and I'm like, oh man, that's like boring or whatever. And maybe it's exciting to someone else, maybe they like it, and that's fine, because colour is all personal preference. But it's fucking insane, man. It's very, very cool. I feel like, who needs drugs, man? Get fit, carb the fuck up, get out there in nature. It's a beautiful September day here in South Australia, Adelaide. We're in alleyway in Beulah Park here. McGill Road's just over there. And, mate, what a glorious day to be alive. Very grateful. Very, very grateful for what I have in my life. Very grateful. I think as well is like, what makes it even more trippy and more spun out is there's no drugs in my system, there's no stims, no caffeine, no meds, no prescription meds, nothing legal or illegal in my body right now. And just having that Mount Lofty air, or just that fresh air, just being able to breathe and have that freedom on the bike. Got some carbs, I've got the rice cooker on now, and just have some sugar water then. It's fucking, life's good, man. It's the basic things, man. It's the simple things. It's the little things in life, the magic. We often make our life so complex trying to chase happiness or whatever. It's like happiness is within us now. Make your life very simple, downsize, consolidate. How much stuff do we really need? How much money do we really need to make? Live very, very simple, man. You can live in the Philippines for like a few $100 a year, man. Like, it's insane how little money people live and do well on it and are happy and grateful on. It's a rat race, man. It ain't worth it. I just love coconut. Meatball, get your little Tropicana fix on. There you go, guys. Get stuck in.